So for those watching, if it stays up, pre-recorded, stop fighting. 2 seconds, guys. No problem. Hey, Miss Nikki. Sorry, I'm getting me and Lola are going for a walk while I do this live because I have to get her out and moving. I figured I would do a live instead of continue listening to that bullshit. Can you all hear me okay? We're in the chat because I'm wearing like this headset. So I can be kind of hands disconnected. So I might have to turn the fucking headset off. We'll see. But I'm not gonna speak for me because that's the only person I can speak for. Um, you know, when I say that I am close to someone, I don't say it lightly, and I don't cry crocodile tears. I didn't come online to cry earlier or anything like that. And I took the live down because people were arguing with Jules about her attempting to unalive herself, not because she was or was not a CI. It had nothing to do with why I ended my life. So I don't appreciate you making up bullshit on not right now, William. I can't if anyone, but that's not why I ended it. I ended it because the fact that people thought they should bring up that fact. Oh, it's crazy right now. So let's get that fact straight. Number two, I don't give a fuck how many people are in my chat or watching at any point. Lola, stop. Stop pulling. Stop. Wait until you stop pulling. Okay, so let me get back on topic. Um, I had permission to share everything that I shared of Avery from her father. I knew Avery and her family for almost 4 years, and she had given me her dad's information. She had given me her mom's information, and she had given me her best friend's information in Kentucky. Okay, and had me add all of them on social media because Avery knew that her health was not good. She was born with a heart condition in the last year. She almost died last year in 2024. People may or may not remember her coming into chat and talking about that. And since then, she has been pretty much offline. Does it sound weird?
Is that better? Let me turn this off. Okay. All right. Let me turn this off. Hold on. Is that better? Okay. Hold on now. Oh, damn it. All right. Let's go back. The one fight I ever had with Adri is what these people are talking about. I've had one fight with Adri in all of our friendship. One. Okay, so don't say that I dragged that girl a bunch of fucking times or anything like that. That is horrible for you to sit here and talk about when she has passed away. And you know what? One thing that Adri hated most of all was the unwarranted hate that I got all the fucking time. EXO, I don't know you from Adam, and I don't know why you speak so, like, confidently on things that you think that you know, but you don't know jack shit. Get away. So let's get that straight. All right. Secondly, what I was saying is that Avery had me add her dad, mom, and her best friend from Kentucky long ago on socials because her health was not good. And we were very close at one point. After last year, she had an incident where she pretty much passed away for a few minutes, and she had to be brought back. And she came into chats and she talked about this in both my chat, Jules' chat, and possibly even Jen's chat, at the very least. And she may have been in other people's chats. I don't know. I didn't follow her around. Okay. Since that incident, she hadn't been online very much, though. She probably knew that her health wasn't good, and she spent a lot of time with her family and her kids. She didn't sit on the internet. So not hearing from her for a couple of months wasn't abnormal, especially when I first started working. We talked maybe once a month, but it didn't matter. We were still very close friends. We had one falling out where I definitely went too far on her, and man, the only thing that I regret is not going out there and actually meeting her. I regret that fight, but I can't do anything about that now. But for you to go live and do a whole ass live yet again to try to diminish my grief. I can't speak for Jules, but my grief for my friend is not fake for either friend. I don't make friends easily. Most of you fucking people don't like me. Even the people that are sometimes do, sometimes don't. Okay? So the fact that two people that, one whom I did fuck over royally and still loved me unconditionally. Okay? She was my friend, and I don't need to prove that to anybody, and I don't need to prove anything. Do you want me to post the DMs where I asked her dad if it was okay that I shared those videos? Do you think that I would just post that without asking her family? Because I did ask him, and I will show that I asked him, if that makes you fucking people feel any fucking better about yourselves. My life or their life? Their life, right? That's what you mean? You know, you hate Jules or not. You know, I don't... Jules... God, I'm not going to sit here and defend or say anything for Jules. I don't speak for Jules. But of all the things to attack someone for, you're going to attack them because people died and they showed some humanity? Is that really what you need to do? No need to swear. No need to be in here. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, hon, how's it going, sweet misery? Here's someone that I have fallen out with before. Sorry to put you on the spot. But, you know, friends fight and then they make up. And you know, that's no one's business but those two friends. Okay? You know, and it's just disgusting. But this is even a conversation, and that's coming from me, which says a lot. I should have fucking taken the dog for a walk. I didn't. I need to go to pee. Like, damn it. Where's the diaper when you need it? No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. Hey, KM. Good to see you, says Forever Young. Yes, it is good to see her. Do I like to cook? No, not at all. Sweets, I mean, sometimes, but I'm not good at it. I'm not horrible at it, but I'm not good at it. So, come on. She always tries to go for this dang water dish for the birds. The birds have no water. Leave their water alone. Thank you, ma'am. So, just to catch you up, Christy, right now, lovely George, who you know George. He's live with Exo Serenity right now because I guess mourning Avery was inappropriate. And they thought that they would show DMs of Jules talking shit about Avery back when she was DMing Exo, which is how fucking long ago, by the way? Because I don't think her and Exo have been friends for quite a while. Am I correct on that? Can you share how she passed? Yeah, she passed because of her heart complication, basically natural causes in her sleep, but she had a heart condition she was born with. She had open heart surgery in her teens. She's, yeah, dealt with that her whole life. We're not walking until you stop pulling. No one can ever be decent. Nope. Nope, no one can ever be decent. And listen, I get, like, yeah, it is really fucking sad. That was 3 fucking years ago. Wow. Wow. And someone passes away and you decide to post something like that. And one time I got upset at her. We got into one fight. Whoa. What the someone left a can of something there. Jeez. Scared the shit out of me. Whew. I gotta watch where I'm going. Fucking, what was I gonna say? Oh, one fight that was not a good fight. It was very much one-sided, like you said. But do you also remember, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Because this is what you do when someone passes away, right? We're talking about life and assholes. That's what we're doing here. If EXO wasn't a pussy and deleted what she said, she talked ish on everyone. I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. What did you say about her, EXO? I mean, is that what we're going to sit here and now we're going to discuss the shit that people said negatively about people that have passed because we're going to, like, the fuck? You know, I don't need to cry crocodile tears, and you people and those people over there don't need to be utter pieces of shit. They just choose to. I didn't choose to cry. I just cried. I am so sorry that you guys can't comprehend that someone would do that, because clearly these people don't have a bone in their body where they've probably cried about anything. I'll light a cigarette in the fucking wind outside. Lola's laying in the grass, which is her favorite pastime. Ooh, it's nice out here tonight, though. Ain't the weather nice today, Chrissy? Go outside. It's fucking lovely. We see that lightning? It's fucking crazy. Aliens. They think it's an act for views. For views for what? I'm not even getting that many views right now. If I want views, I'm going to go live and cuss someone out. I'm not going to go live and cry about someone. Like, most of the time I mourn in private. I don't find the need to. That's why I haven't really said much about it. And I was just going to do a music live stream to honor them. Like, but, you know, Jules has every right to mention it. These were people that were in this community. Are we just not supposed to mention that they passed? And again, people have lives. Avery was not online anymore all the time. Okay? It's even more shocking to find out that it was months ago. That's even more heartbreaking for me. It's not just my loss, but thank you. I appreciate it. And I wasn't trying to make it about me or anything like that. When I posted it, I said another person from the community passed away. From the community, not another person that only I and I alone liked. That's not what I said. I didn't say that. I said someone from the community. And like Lindsay said, we might not be the best community. We're the bottom feeders. But at the end of the day, like, God, I mean, I guess I know that if I were to die, there's people that would celebrate it. There's people that would be happy about it. People like Bambi that would post, like, hope you're rotting in hell and shit like that. Like, it's so fucking sad that that's what this world is like. And then it's accepted. Welcome back, sweet misery. It's so sad that that is what we have to expect. But I will want to say this clear, and first and foremost, if I do die, I don't mind if people look at my fucking Facebook page. I don't mind being remembered. I don't mind people finding out that I was an organ donor, because I'm also an organ donor. Organ donor. Can't speak correctly. Hey, what is that in your mouth? Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. Let's keep going. Keep moving. This dog, I swear, she always finds something. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Why are these people just throwing food outside the car? Jesus Christ. Be quiet. I don't know whose car it is. It's probably this person right here. Just throw things where you like, sir. Never mind. I don't care. What is that? Fucking Goku peeking out of a window? What the It's a weird neighborhood. It's a weird neighborhood. Whoa, the fucking lightning just let get. Nope, right. Okay, we're not crossing, ma'am. Not that way. 486 was an amazing friend, and so was Avery. You remember Avery Sweets, right? Or Sweet Misery, right? And I mean, and honestly, when like last year, she wasn't around much, Sweets, because she was dealing with health stuff, and she was sick of the bullshit. Like I can show you, like, and I'm the only reason I say I could show you texts, I know she wouldn't fucking care, of her saying how much she hated the hate and the people just randomly dragging each other, and these are the people that matter. These are the trotters. These are the people in the community that matter, not the content creators, the people that watch are saying, I'm tired of hearing the bullshit. I'm tired of you being dragged all the fucking time for filth. I'm tired of this person. People don't really know you, Amy. If they got to know you, they wouldn't say half the shit they say about you. That's the shit she would always send me text messages, afraid that what people said about me was going to eventually get in my fucking head. and it doesn't. It doesn't get in my head. I don't give a fuck what people like that think about me, because look at how evil they are. EXO had no respect for others in death, so I'm not surprised she's doing this now. Doesn't EXO remember the hurt she caused the family sharing private messages a few years ago? No, I don't remember that. I kind of vaguely remember hearing about that. I wasn't like active in this community, but I do remember hearing something like that. I remember hearing something like, not her, but that something like that happened. That's filthy. What is that what she wants? She wants me to now share private messages showing that, and like I said, both 4 and 6 and ACV would both be like, go for it. Show it. Prove that, of everything that I said. But, you know, I want to make it very clear that her dad's Instagram was shared because he said I could share it. And why don't you, if you think it's so wrong, Jen, in that chat acting appalled, I sent you the link to his IG too, Jen, and told you that there was beautiful tributes on there. So why are you acting like it's appalling that Jules had any information? He didn't mind her internet friends knowing or seeing that stuff. And he didn't mind me making a video about it. I asked him directly if it was okay. And that's one fucking text I will show that I fucking asked for permission, because, and I'll block his name out because I'm not going to share it with everyone, but just to let you guys know, it's like a public page. It's for mostly his business. Not that that matters, but you know, it's not like his private, it wasn't a private Facebook page. You guys are fucking, that's another thing. It wasn't a private Facebook page. No one said anything about Facebook. What she orchestrated at the time was a huge tragedy, was, I think, the lowest. I don't want to walk into the street. Come on, Lola. I'll walk around the tree. No, careful, baby. Quiet. Come on, Mama. Maybe we'll see a javelina eventually. I'm just reading the chat and having a hard time because Lola's pulling me. No, ma'am. It's not our house to go to. He wanted her memory shared. Yes. You're already arguing about someone who had passed away. Disgusting. Okay, thank you, wedding cake. I appreciate. We're arguing about someone that passed away. No, we're not arguing. No, I'm not. This isn't an argument. Nothing I've said is something that I'm arguing with anyone about. I'm just stating facts. They're the ones that want to make an argument on the fact that people should be able to grieve someone if they've talked shit about them in the past. That's the argument they want to have. I'm not having that argument. I'm grieving my friend, and I will share their memory as I did, and I will still do my respectful live. That, again, like you said, Avery and 4 and 6 were two of my biggest supporters back in 2023 when they were like, go live and do these music lives. Like, they're the ones that loved it. Okay. And big ol' white Frank, when I would do it and they wouldn't show up even when they were alive, it wasn't fun. That's why I would end it usually. So it's not going to be a very long live, but they both loved music, and I would want a celebration rather than something sad. I know that. I know them well enough to know that. And also, for just FYI, 4 and 6 mom also shared her obituary with me and her friend Jason. So, and probably a few other people. But I know me and her friend Jason, at least, who both have YouTube channels. So he actually put 4 and 6 obituary out there. I mean, that's not wrong. If people's family want their friends to remember them, that's not a bad thing. Man, oh, no, flower. She's like, Mama, flowers. She's so cute. She's liking her long walk tonight. Thank you so much. I'm on a regular IG. But hey, Jason, that was 4 and 6's friend as well. And she was actually doing a lot of like co-streaming with him, and she shared me his channel, or shared me. Yeah. I felt like I didn't say that right. But yeah, we're having a bit of a community issue right now. Sorry, Jason, where people are just upset that certain people are grieving people online, basically stating that if you've ever shit talked someone, you can't mourn their death. So that's ridiculous. And I think everyone knows the internet is and Jason probably knows too, because he dealt with trolls along with 4 and 6. I think you guys were dealing with some trolling as of late, if I'm correct, right? You were telling me. So, and I know she was telling me about it too, but 4 and 6 didn't want to tell me who, because she didn't want me to get involved. And yeah, I can't believe that Bambi said something hateful. I just saw that on Jules' post an hour or two ago, just bored scrolling at posts. I was like, let's see what people have posted lately. That's how I saw EXO's post that was shared by George. And then I saw, it's just like, and I'm like, y'all are taking death and turning it into something disgusting. See? Yeah, so you're dealing with your own hate you're looking for attention because you're mourning a friend who would want nothing more for her friends on the internet to know that she's gone and that she loved them, and give them a place to lay their condolences. Like, that is not a bad thing. Like, even if two people hated each other, let's say you had let's say tomorrow, no offense, let's say God forbid, Jules something would happen to Jules. Do you not think Jen would be like mourning her? She's like, oh my God. It would be, come on now. Okay, what happens, and that's, you know, that's doing it for attention probably, but that's just saying two can go at each other and still, when someone dies, feel bad for their death. No one wants, especially with Adria, that was tragic. Even if you didn't know her, you would cry over her death. Like, if you had any, she was so, like, the good die young, man. Same thing with 4 and 6. Like, everyone has their issues, but at the end of the day, they were good fucking people, and they were good fucking friends, and they treated people unjudgingly. And it's really, and like I said, I don't make friends easy. So the fact that they dealt with me up until their deaths and considered me a friend is a great tragedy to me, because, like I said, I don't meet people every day that I can just text whenever and vice versa. They did it to me too. So as much as I said that one time she annoyed me, I'm sure there were plenty of times that I annoyed Adri. I know, trust me, I know. But Bam has no soul. Nope. I'm sorry too, Jason. People are fucked. If you have nothing nice to say, it's best to not say anything at all, right? Or could they maybe wait like a little, like, oh, I guess because, you know, oh, they just found, like, that, like, who the fuck is Cheryl to sit here and ask that child, well, isn't it kind of weird that she passed in May and they're just now finding out in August? We don't live next door to each other. So, you know, people have lives, and the majority of my friends I don't talk to every day. But if I talk to you once a month on a regular basis, that's a lot. And thank God I squashed things with, I just randomly hit up Christy like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I don't know, maybe something in me was like, you're going to need a friend. Like, you're going to need her as a friend. Maybe you should apologize. Maybe you should see how she's doing. And maybe that's my, like, psychic intuition, knowing that I was going to lose 2 really close people to me, that even though I didn't talk to them every day, are irreplaceable in my life, and it leaves a big hole. And that's all it is about me. And I haven't even, it's not about me. It leaves a big hole in this world. I mean, thank you, Poppy Bear. You have a great evening. Aw. Root beer. You shouldn't talk to yourself like that. Have a great evening. Robert F. off, root beer. You go flat too easy. I can't fuck with you. Unless you're Barks. Then I like root beer. But Barks isn't really root beer. It's kind of its own little thing. We just walked 2 blocks in the whole building. Are you ready to go back, missus? Oh, someone wants water. She's tired. Oh, it's good, mama. Whoop. And she had a little rest in her sand. Oh, wait. Oh, how did you do that? She just got her leg untangled with magic. But this isn't going to be long. I got to go to work tomorrow. I'm tired. And I'm tired of the bullshit. That's all I really had to say. Like, XO, you don't know shit. Thanks for lying on top of it, saying like, oh, I dragged that girl so many times. I never dragged Avery, but that one time we got into it. One. Uno. And that's it. Chill. And that I will forever regret. No, ma'am, we're going this way. But thanks for bringing that up in the time of grieving my friend. I think that's really shitty of you, XO. And, you know, I wish you the same kind of luck. And you'll get it, because karma's a bitch and she keeps receipts. Bye, guys.